point against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Stephen Curry in this one?
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Looking for a different outcome this time around, the Oklahoma City Thunder took the loss in their last matchup in this season series against the Rockets.
Guys, given their performance in that game, which was less than pretty, by the way, I had a hard time believing it wound up as close as it did.
Likewise, I feel the same way, Steve. I mean, when it was coming down the stretch, I was thinking, how in the heck are they still in this game? You got to be kidding me. You got the sense that it was never going to be their night.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Outside, Jones. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Love kicks to Hawkins. Working on Garnett. Love against Hill. Love, no luck. On defense, Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
It sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. That was just almost hard to comprehend.
Hill kicks to Miller. Now the dish to Garnett. He's covered by Hawkins. Fades and shoots. And Garnett misses.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Anderson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Right side, Jones. Fade away. It's rebounded by Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
But, you know, they don't have anything to be ashamed about from that game. It was a good effort from them all around. They just needed another break or two that just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, both teams can't win. You know, it comes down to a play or two either way. I thought both deserved to win, but only one could.
Here is Anderson following the score by Kevin Garnett. Love dishes to Anderson. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Hill drives in. Ilgauskas, the pass to Curry. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And Anderson kicks to Jones. And the shot is good. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Curry. It's back to Hill. And the pass to Miller. Knocked away. Shot from the wing. The shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Oklahoma City trailing. And Anderson kicks to Love. And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Houston on D. Hawkins kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It'll really snowball on you.
Now here is Hill. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 on the shot clock. Ilgauskas, he's covered by Hawkins. Unloads from 9, and good on the basket. Book it.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Love. Pass to Jones. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. He dishes it to Hill. And it comes off the front of the rim. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Jones. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Miller. They get it back. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
For Houston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Curry with it. 5 points in the game. He passes to Hill. Back to Curry. Feeds to Ilgauskas. Kept alive by Houston. Hill dishes to Garnett.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Love the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Working on Ilgauskas. Deep 2 from Anderson. Drops one in from the wing. Anderson's got his second basket of the night. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In second, the Rockets. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
When you take a look at these teams, boy, they are high-octane offensively, Kevin. Both of these teams play a fast-paced game and put a lot of points on the board. It's really difficult matching up with these guys.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Second shot opportunity. There's Garnett. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Kevin Garnett.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Anderson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Anderson. Outside, Jones. Back to Anderson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Anderson's got 7.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here is Hill. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He kicks it to Garnett. He's covered by Hawkins. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Anderson. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Hill kicks to Garnett. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, Houston, a couple spots below.
You know, when you check out Oklahoma City, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark, no doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the basket by Owens. Big Smooth got his first bucket of the night.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Rose kicks to Harper. Jordan the screen. The 3 gets it to go. Scott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's Big Smooth. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Harper against Anderson. Harper dishes to Rose. Fires at the elbow. And Houston again with the bucket. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Knowles. Dishes it to Anderson. Cummings, guarded by Garnett. That's good. Now here's Rose, averaging 10 points per contest. And here is Harper. Ring shot on the way. The offensive rebound. Jordan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one. And there's the pass to Knowles. And there's another one for the Thunder. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Rose against Anderson. Baseline jumper. Rose can't get that one to fall.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the board.
Anderson can't get it to go. Houston in the lead. Outside, Scott puts it up from 17, and it's Houston with another. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
OKC, make some noise for your OKC Dance Squad.
And always good to look at the backstory of the stats. Here are some numbers for DeAndre Jordan. First in rebounding, first in shooting percentage. And he's also ranked 3rd in the league in blocks, so a terrific rim protector.
You know, we rewind back and look at his incredible rebounding average, and he's actually a beast in the paint. I mean, when the shot goes up, he really believes it belongs to him if it doesn't go in.
The kid he's struck in for Kevin Garnett.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
Harper the pass to Rose. Poke loose. Here's Camby. Banked in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You got to get your body angle just right to shield you from the defense.
Harper kicks to Scott. The feed to Rose. Rocket 6. Again, the Rockets score.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Anderson passes to Ward. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Here's Ward. Can't get it to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Can be out there with Cummings. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Knowles. And it's Ward in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Cummings' shot is good. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a three-point game. Harper kicks to Scott. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Back to Harper. Pass to Rose. They get the rebound. Harper kicks to Rose. Back to Harper. Doubled by Cummings. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Canby with the block. But they'll get another chance. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Here is Hawkins. Back to Anderson. Anderson outside. Love. Left side, Love. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
The Rockets making a switch here. Ilgauskas is checked in. Kicks it to Curry. Hill. Passes it to the kid.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Miller, the pass to the kid. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ilgauskas, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Curry kicks to Miller. He passes to the kid. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's the kid. Nice touch on the bank shot. The kid's got his second basket of the night.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 9. Love. And Hill with the block. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And how about now a quick check of the league's assist leaders. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Third is Stephen Curry.
His passing has been so terrific. And best of all, it's created a really unselfish atmosphere on the team, and I think that's why they're doing well.
Now here's Curry. After the miss from Jones. Hill, he's guarded by Love. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Miller, no up. Thunder trailing by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Jones dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. The kid passes to Curry. Hill left side. The dish to Ilgauskas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Anderson against Curry. The 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 8 points.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Love with the screen on Curry. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Good.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan, and I think now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 7. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Garnett. Back to Curry. Outside Hill. He dishes it to Miller. It's stolen by Jones. By himself. Now hits on to finish the break. Rebound with force.
textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
6 to shoot.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Both free throws good from Abdul-Jabbar. Rockets leading by 5. Outside Hill. Back to Curry. Ilgauskas. Feeds to Hill. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Houston, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Thunder have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Curry against Anderson. Outside, Jones. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he banks in the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Miller kicks to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Thunder trailing by 6. And Anderson kicks to Love. That's tipped. Here's Hill. And that one's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Henderson. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Curry kicks to Miller. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Garnett, right side.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Steph Curry. 3rd in assists, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And, of course, he's been extremely accurate from the free throw line, ranking in the top 5 in the NBA in free throw percentage.
And, Steve, let's mention his top 3 assist ranking again. I mean, he is so motivated to get his teammates the ball in the best spot possible. I think that's what he gets the most joy out of. That's what drives him, setting up other people.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Miller, that's for 2. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. He's against Jordan. Shoots. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Curry kicks to Miller. Shoots. Again, the Rockets score.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Anderson against Curry. Launches it. Anderson can't get it to go.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Here is Anderson. Grant Hill making his last shot. He kicks it to Jones. Jones off a pick from Hawkins. Love the pass to Hawkins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hawkins has got 5 now.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Jones against Miller. Outside Curry. Lots of room. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Curry. 8 points for Slim.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Hawkins. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Jordan sends it back. Right side Curry. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting 1 in the first.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Miller. Lets it fly from 18. Jones, no luck.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The Thunder pull it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And here's Anderson for 3. That's blocked.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Curry dishes to Miller. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I don't know if too many other players, Kevin, have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And, you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Camby's checked in. Now here's Love. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Third is Stephen Curry.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the 3. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a 3-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
Derek Harper's checked in for Houston. Back to Garnett, pass to Miller. Knocked loose and stolen by Love. Left side Anderson, now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Love gets it to go. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Here is Harper. Here's Garnett. Great D that time from Cummings.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Anderson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Let's get right to it, fans. We got plenty of first half rivalry action to review. It's been the Rockets having their way. Great energy and aggression offensively, making their own luck with a lot of second chance points. Kevin Garnett's putting on a clinic against Oklahoma City. 13 points and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. And still in this, the Thunder hanging around. Defensive rebounding, a big problem right now. They just can't control their own backboard. The Cobra leads the team in scoring. He has 11 points and has also grabbed a couple rebounds. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So on the floor for Houston, Garnett out there with Z, and it's Hill. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Miller in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
This is to Love. A second chance effort. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. For Oklahoma City, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Hill drives in. Ilgauskas. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Anderson. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Jumps up. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Abdul-Jabbar. Thunder trailing by 14. Tipped. And it's Houston on the break. And Hill backs him in. Hill got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. It's Anderson with the drive. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Near the three-point line, it's Love. It's rebounded by Curry.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Hill. The feed to Miller. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Curry attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Free throw good, Ilgauskas. And so he hits both. And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 16. And Love backs in. Another miss by Love.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Curry kicks to Garnett. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Jones is running. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. Second in scoring, third in blocks, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And I think what's most impressive when you talk about those points per game is the fact that they're spreading it around. This is a very unselfish team. They work to get good shots every time down the floor, and they become a very efficient offensive team. Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Jones off a pick from Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Anderson. 14 feet away. Here's Hawkins. And it's good. On through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Garnett outside. Pass to Hill. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And it's Ilgauskas missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Jones drives in. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Jones has got 10 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Thunder trailing by 13. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at Kevin Garnett, what a contribution.
He's on fire, and they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Here is Hawkins. He's got 10. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Miller, that's for 2. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Anderson kicks to Love. Back to Anderson. Hawkins, a screen on Hill. Doubled by Ilgauskas. 6 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 points in the game.
There's this lever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Kicks it to Miller. Garnett left side. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Love. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 8 points for him.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Miller kicks to Curry. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Can't hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Passes it to Anderson. Back to Jones. Again, Oklahoma City.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 13. It's Miller on the wing. All sorts of time. Here's Ilgauskas. Buries the 7-footer. Ilgauskas has got 11.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Jones for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Ilgauskas a screen on Hawkins. Curry with it. Now defended by Anderson. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Anderson with the ball. And Love throws it down.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Hill kicks to Garnett. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Leads him in there. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Jones. And now it's only a 5-point Rocket lead. Hill sets the screen for Curry. He passes it to Ilgauskas. Goes up on the high post. And that one's good. Ilgauskas has got 9 points now in the quarter.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Anderson. It's stolen by Curry. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 14 points for the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Houston.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Now here is Hill after the miss from Jones. Curry kicks to Hill. Ilgauskas a screen on Love. 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. And that's good for 2. And it's an 11-point Houston lead. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Second, Stephen Curry.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them to make a shot than risk sending them to the stripe. That's almost 3 points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor.
Free throw drops for Rose.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Knowles is checked in for the Thunder. And here's Anderson for three. That's good. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the dish to Curry. Releases. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Scott against Hawkins. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Rockets leading by 10. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Hawkins. Rose passes to Scott. Back to Rose. He feeds it to Curry. He dishes it to Garnett. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. For the finish. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Hawkins. Now, here is Miller. He's got 14. Feeds it to Jordan. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Poked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
2 seconds on the shot clock.
Houston needs to get a shot off. Rose. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Ward the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Knowles. And the three off target. 1:53 left to play here in the third. And it's Rose penetrating. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for Rose. He's got 8 points and the 1 steal.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Well, he shoots the ball with a lot of confidence from the line. He's very comfortable there, 84% on the season.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Left side, Love. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Pass to Knowles. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot. And he lays it up and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
Not only that, but he plays a huge part in their transition game. You know, getting the ball up court in a hurry is his first thought when he gets the rebound in his hands, and he does it very well.
Thunder trailing by 13. Ward the pass to Love. Here's Knowles. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The kids got 4 rebounds now tonight. Miller. Outside, Scott. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ward the pass to Love. Jump shot is good. Love's got 12. Good if it goes. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits it. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Ward in at the point guard position. And he makes the first.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Here's Curry. Dishes it to Rose. Garnett outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Hawkins kicks to Camby. The pass to Hawkins. 4 on the clock. Here's Ward. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Hawkins passes to Ward. Love outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrow.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Miller's checked in for Rose. Anderson against Curry. And Anderson kicks to Hawkins. Gets it to go.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Rose, he's checked in for Houston. Now, here is Miller. Anderson dishes to Anderson. Pass to Hawkins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Camby kicks to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Love, he's guarded by Harper. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Marcus Camby. And Jones subbed in for Anderson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Hawkins. Abdul-Jabbar. The hook off the left rim and out.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Here's Garnett. Drills the baseline jumper. Garnett's got 4 points this quarter. Thunder trailing by 9. Anderson gets the screen from Jones. From 13, that one a little long. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Miller kicks to Harper. Back to Miller. Clock at 6. Outside Harper. From deep. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Hill comes in for Rose. And Steph Curry subbed in for Derek Harper. Hawkins passes to Anderson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Now Hill. The feed now to Miller. Outside Curry. Kicks to Garnett. Passes to Miller. The dish to Curry. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hawkins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jones drives in. Anderson really left alone that time. Now just a 5-point Houston lead. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Curry. Shot from 16. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
He passes to Garnett. Back to Curry. Puts it up from 12. Gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 5. The Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Jones drives in. Here's Hawkins. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Hawkins has got 6 here in this quarter.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And Garnett misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the shot is good. 14 points for Love. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Miller kicks to Hill. Garnett outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Jones. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Ilgauskas has checked in. Houston in the lead. Outside Hill. Back to Garnett. Working on Jones. 6 to shoot. Again, Garnett missing. Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. To take the lead. Can't get it to go. Good D by Miller.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Z. Back to Anderson. Off the pick. Good on the jump shot. Anderson's got 19 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Now here's Garnett. Hits the jump hook. Garnett's got 6 points in the quarter. Anderson with the ball. It's stolen by Curry. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Hits the bucket. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
And here's Anderson from the arc. And it's good. Anderson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
It's Curry with the drive. Can't connect from short range. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anderson right side to tie it up. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Now here is Hill. Outside Curry. Miller outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Anderson against Curry. And Anderson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, a good one here for the captain. He's got 16 points and 2 rejections. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And one's really fed into the other.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Houston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Miller kicks to Curry. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Garnett attacking, and the basket good. Garnett's got 23.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Go back to Oklahoma.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them 3 points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Now here is Hill. Miller sets a screen for Hill. He dishes it to Garnett. Feeds it to Ilgauskas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Both free throws good from Z.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Now here's Anderson. He kicks to Jones. Abdul-Jabbar. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
They're still right in this thing, but missing the free throw keeps them in a 2-possession deficit.
Garnett inside. He's covered by Hawkins. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
And so here is Houston, following the score by Oklahoma City. Just 3 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. 21 points for Steph Curry. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Curry brings the double. Abdul-Jabbar covered by Ilgauskas. And that one's good. 21 points for the captain.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
Hill dishes to Miller. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Anderson passes to Hawkins. Another shot to tie it up. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Here's Curry with the 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Count it.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Anderson kicks to Jones. Anderson is screen on Miller. Jones drives in. Pass to Hawkins. Jones. No good. Good D by Miller. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 16 seconds left in the game. "16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's Anderson with the drive. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double.